Hey, how's everyone doing today? I just thought of this. I'm writing a little ebook, trying to follow in my mom's footsteps, and the ebook is the purpose-driven physique that I went through a while ago. So I'm writing a little ebook about it, and so I'm going through the different phases of my life, and then it kind of dawned on me like how this kind of goes into goal setting and getting what you want. So check this out. So I'm going to just briefly take you through my little life journey with diet and exercise. So I went to in grade school, I went to like a real rich grade school. So my brother got me, he like had some foresight, so he got me working out at a really young age. So the kids really, even though we were poor, they would make fun of my clothes and stuff here and there, but they really kind of left me alone because for a 12-year-old, I was jacked, if that's even possible. So I needed to work out to literally like for survival in grade school. Well, then on into high school, I had never played football before. They'd hand me the ball, I'd run the opposite way. It was like Forrest Gump. So I wasn't really good on my feet, but a lot of like the seniors in them, because now I kind of started building this physique, they would come to me and be like, hey man, am I doing this right? And I'd be like, whoa, like my identity started to form. And when you're in high school, finding like your identity, that's huge. That's not a want. No one goes to high school and says, oh, I really want to find my identity. They go to high school needing to form an identity. Okay. So that I kept going, Then on into adulthood, opening gyms and whatnot. I mean, literally to pay the bills, I needed to look the part, not wanted. I wasn't like, I got to be buff, or I got to go win a show. It was like, dude, I need to look the part. Never trust a skinny cook, right? So then later in life, that's when things started when I no longer needed to watch what I eat. When I know, we had managers running the gyms, no problem. When I no longer needed to have this identity in fitness or whatnot, those all became wants. Hey, I wanted to look good. Who doesn't, man? We got the beach season coming up. So the point of the whole story, and that's when I started to gain body fat and had to find a need to help me get what I want. And that's kind of the whole point that I'm making is when you find what you need, it will help you get what you want. Because when you need something, you don't just put it off till tomorrow or say, I'm going to do this instead. It's a need. It's not a want. So let me kind of take you through a typical journey of how this might apply to, say, your life. Say you're saying, okay, well, I want to lose 30 pounds. That's a want. There's nothing wrong with wants. I want a Ferrari one day. That would be awesome. I don't need it, so it's not a huge pressing thing right now. But let's just say, hey, I want to lose 30 pounds, or I want to win a show, or I want to take first place, or I want ripped abs, I want to do a photo shoot, whatever. Okay, so take that want, we'll just say 30 pounds. Okay, all right, cool. Well, why? Well, I want to look better. Okay, cool. Why? Okay, because when we keep asking why, as you see in this example, we're going to get down to the need. Okay, why? Well, because I used to look great and I used to be a size 2 or I used to be a large or whatever and I'm not anymore. Okay, well, why is that important? Or why did you used to be a size 2? Well, I was more active and, I played sports and, kind of went through the whole thing like I just went through in high school and whatnot. And I don't do that anymore. Okay, so why is that important? Well, when I was more active, I had more energy. I just got stuff done. Now I'm tired all the time. I just don't like the person that I'm becoming. So now, do you see how by really taking that want, we're peeling away that onion and we're eventually going to get to the need. So why is it important for you to have more energy? Why is it important for you to not be tired all the time or whatever the answer is? Well, now we're going to get to the need because now you're going to start to look in the mirror and say, well, I need this energy to be a great mom or dad. Not want. I need to. If I'm going to raise good kids, it's not, hey, I want ripped abs or I want to lose 30 pounds. I need to have energy to pass on and be a good role model for these kids. Okay, or maybe if you're a teacher or a nurse, or it might be the same thing there. So another one might be, I need to get off these medications. You know, I mean, one of the byproducts of a lot of medications out there is you feel tired, you feel drowsy. You know, I mean, they have a laundry list of side effects. So that might be it. I need to get off these medications. You notice none of that has anything to do with like the losing 30 pounds, but that fulfilling that need will lead up to the want of losing the 30 pounds. Okay. Or for some of us, like for me, my need and why I got back into it was I need to reach my potential. Man, I got someone to answer to upstairs, you know, and I don't want to like get to heaven one day and, you know, not know the secret handshake to get in because they're like, hey, man, we gave you this potential and why didn't you use it? I'm like, well, because I wanted to have an extra bourbon or two. Dude, that answer ain't going to fly. Could you imagine? Jesus, I just wanted to have an extra couple bourbons. You know, I mean, that's why I didn't use the gift you gave me. So, I mean, that's my need. I need to reach my potential or make the very best of what I can. And it's going to vary for all, you know, for all different people. So focus on what you need, okay, versus what you want. And I'll bet that the two will absolutely connect. You know, you might say, hey, I want $1 million. Well, God bless, who doesn't want $1 million, right? Okay. But your inner need you might be a helper. You might be a giver, you know, maybe a teacher or something along those lines. So your need might be to help as many people as you can. Well, I'll tell you what. If that is your need, you help 1 million people, you're going to make $1 million. That's all there is to it. You know, I mean, think of it. Think bigger. But if you just kind of chase that want, you'll never get down to that need, and the two won't be kind of symbiotic. So, hey, hopefully this makes sense. I sure hope it makes sense because it's page 1, Journey of 1 Million Steps starts with 1 step. So it's page 1 of this ebook that I'm writing. So hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully it's something that you can apply to your daily motivation and rock on. So focus on the needs and you're going to get the wants. Rock on. Thanks.